for another not live stream discussion. It's following on from the one I posted last week, which is about the Sinclair ZX Spectrum computer, which is being brought out on the market again in November for anybody who's interested in obtaining one. I've got a bit of soot down my beard, right scruffy so aren't I? But we're not having a discussion on whether I'm a right scruffy so or not. We're talking about computer programming languages. I don't know if I'm going to get anyone to participate in this. Lots of people who had the old style home computers in the 70s and 80s. They learned how to program them. Well, they did in the 80s anyway. I'm not sure about the ones you could get in the 70s. They're a bit of an obscure toy in the 70s, home computers were, but in the 80s it became popular to learn how to program computers and write your own games and other software for them. But there's various computer programming languages that you can get for. In fact, you can download computer programming languages from online. I got there's one person watching now. Somebody, hi Leonard. You can download computer programming languages from online, and but going back to the 80s now. You could program a Spectrum computer in either one or two languages, BASIC or machine code, and BASIC stood for Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Well, machine code was more complicated. It was the actual. It was the actual set. Machine code was the actual set of instructions that were understood by the central processing unit, and but if you wrote a program in machine code, it was executed very fast because programs in BASIC were much slower because of the time it took to translate it into machine code. But programs in most commercial software, most games, most pre-recorded software was written in machine code for the Spectrum computer. But there's all sorts of programming. I think I've got a book over here, haven't I? I've got a book over here. I don't know. I've got a book on. I've got a book on computer programming. I think I should have. I should have found this book before I started doing the discussion. I don't know where it is. I could maybe do a part 2 of this discussion next week. If I find this, what's good? Me. I'm good. What's up? Nothing's up, mate. There's nothing the matter. I bought a book on computer programming. I should have found it before I started doing this discussion. But I can do a part 2 of this discussion next week, where I find the actual book. But for more, where am I from? I'm from Northwich in Cheshire. I bought a book on computer programming and Northwich in well, don't you know where Cheshire is? Canada. I'm not. I don't live in Canada. I live in England. Do I sound like someone like a Canadian? I'm from Oxford. Why are you sorry to hear that I live in England? Oh, I'm not being grumpy. But what again? I'm going to get back to what I'm talking about. There's also. Do I like what? Yeah, I do like watching TV. There's all sorts of stuff I like watching on TV. But oh, is this a whole video? Yeah, then yeah, yes, it is. Yeah. No, it's not. No, because I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make this discussion. I'm gonna try and make this discussion go on for a reasonable length today. It didn't go on for very long last week because we were rudely interrupted really by there's a computer programming language here, but Blitz Basic has sold for £30. Code your own game with this easy-to-use programming solution. And I got this off the back of a magazine. But Blitz Basic. Ever wanted to program your own game and publish it professionally? It is now possible with this easy-to-use programming solution. I wanted to be a computer programmer years ago, but I haven't really got the qualifications to do it. So I've just turned to writing instead, and doing this YouTube channel. There's this MSDN library. I think this has got get the programming information you need instantly. The MSDN Microsoft Developer Network library provides comprehensive information on the latest Microsoft products and technologies. Use the essential programming information, sample technical articles and more to create solutions for all Microsoft Windows platforms and the internet. Well, there's a bit of advice here. Go learn Java or Python. Dump those CDs. Far too out of date. How would you learn? Where did you get Java or Python from? Did you get them from online? Did you get Java or Python from online? Google it, yeah. Well, but you never know, do you? I mean, I think I'm not sure, but I think on this, well, I might have it. I did used to program in Visual Basic 6 years ago, but it might be included on here, but or else I might have the actual CD somewhere with Visual Basic on it Visual Basic on it somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Well, you're right there. He is, isn't he? He used to. I tell you this. In the 90s, you used to be able to program from DOS, but you don't get DOS with computers these days. But I think you used to be able to program from DOS in a sort of machine code. But the subject of this discussion has anybody had any experience of using any computer programming languages? Have they? Has anybody? Yes, I am a hacker. Or maybe you are. Hi Philip, today in college I was learning Python. Monty Python. Monty Python's Flying Circus. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Python, the programming language. I'm thinking. What I'm thinking of doing is dividing this up into two parts. And what I might do is do a part two of it later, where after I found that book that I bought on Pro. But is it easy to use Python? Is it easy to pick? Is it easy to pick up? It's nice to see us streaming, no trolls. Yeah, but the question I'm asking is, Python is easy to pick up. Yeah, yes, it is. It is easy once you learn the ropes. What sort of stuff do you use it for? Do I like chicken nuggets? Yeah, you're okay. Yeah. Um, I use Python to make simple animations. That is interesting. I agree, Connex. I did Python in university back in 2014. I've never heard of Python much, but I think it's. But Python, I think Python is pretty much ahead of my time. I think. Is it popular nowadays? Oh, well, I'm self-taught in DOS. I teach malware. I think what I'm best doing is dividing this discussion into two parts. I could have a route round in my flat and see if I can find that book that I bought on computer programming, and I'll call it a day with this and call it part one. Yes, I do read. Yeah, mostly off the internet, really. I do most of my reading off the internet, not from books. Maybe books are better for my eyesight than what the internet is. Yeah, yeah. I think I'll call it. I'll call this part. I'll call this part of the discussion part one, and do a part two a bit later on today. That's what I think I'll do. So